Rwanda. We are on day 3 of the FIBA AfroBasket. It's game day 2 is Group A, and it's the battle between Angola and Rwanda. Well, you look at game day 2, it has been a rather eventful. Guinea is barely falling to the Central African Republic. The DR Congo also beating Cape Verde. We have this game, and then they'll be followed by a North African derby between Egypt and Tunisia. And here are the standings coming into this game in Group A. Democratic Republic of Congo and Cape Verde up at the top, both at 1-1. Rwanda and Angola follow in 3rd and 4th place. And of course, Rwanda getting the big win on opening night over the DR Congo. Angola falling in overtime when they went up against their last opponents, Cape Verde. So here we are. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Graham Hiscock, and third game of the day. Graham, you still got some fuel in the tank?
I'm excited for this one, Jeff. We've had 2 great games, and the last game with DR Congo having to win that, and they did, taking down Cape Verde. And there's one of the heroes from the first game, Williams-Robbins. Had a fantastic game for Rwanda, 23 points in that one. But this is a situation Angola have to win to get into that share of this one-on-one situation, to take it to a third day, and what a finale that will be if they can do it. As for Rwanda, they've had an emotional win similar to Cape Verde. They've got to get themselves right up for this, right from the opening tip. No letdown from the start of the game for Rwanda.
Yeah, you're right about William Robbins. He was something else, scoring those 16 points in the first half. It seemed like DR Congo got the grips with him in the second half, but then he came back and hit another big shot that I remember, and just a constant menace. But it was a total team effort with Kenny Gasana. Prince Ibe had his struggles, but boy, when push came to shove at the end, he was there in the fight, as well as Alex and Pollo. And we were really impressed also by Tori Habimana and the man with the longest name in basketball, Jean-Jacques Chobazwa, which we don't have to say, thankfully, the latter part of his name. And for Angola, yeah, terrific, heartbreak. But you know what? If any team should be experienced enough, or at least any national team program of bouncing back from a disappointment, it would be Angola. Of course, they've won 11 AfroBasket titles, and they are hoping to make it 12. Here we are. So they have been introduced, and now we're looking at Rwanda. Cheick Sarr, their coach, the former Senegal national team coach, and done a good job. He was excited, but really made the point the other day in the press conference that he felt incredibly honored that they would ask him to come, and he just wants to help basketball.
Yeah, you could see he had them in a really good place for that game. They were totally up for it. Big crowd as well, which was the real sixth man in the difficult moments for them in that game. He certainly got the team ready right from the off, and it was great to see. And Gasana, he really enjoyed himself because he visibly didn't have too much responsibility. He didn't have to keep making all the big plays because Williams-Robbins had a great game. Also, Ndizai did really well, 12 points, 5 rebounds for him, but Williams-Robbins grabs the headlines. Rwandan mother, Belgian father, real good story about his journey to now come and help the AfroBasket hosts Rwanda. But Kenny Gasana, really pleased for him, and he played a great game as well.
Yeah, William Robbins got the call in July to come. Did he want to come and play? He said, I'm on the next flight, and here he was. He was anxious to be a part of this. So to play in the host nation, we expect Paul Kagame to be here as well, the president of Rwanda. So big moment here. Pep Claros, the coach of Angola, and his team lined up, and also Rwanda on the court. We're going to have a pause for the national anthems. So always special when the home team plays, and a few more people in the seats. Obviously still have the COVID-19, so can't pack it out, but we're excited to have those here that are here. The referees, two from Senegal, Babacar Gueye and Mbaise, and then Diallo Mohamedou from Mali. So those are the three referees. And we'll also get a look at the lineups for both teams, Rwanda and Angola. So Rwanda starting with Hagaman Twari, Ndizai, Gasana, Prince Ibe, and William Robbins.
Yeah, well, that's a solid five that had a lot of success in the win over DR Congo. And mentioned Prince Ibe, he was really struggling early on, got himself into foul trouble, but had such an impact late on. Williams Robbins was 5 of 9 behind the arc, 15 of 36 as a team for three. So that's something that Angola have really got to think about. They've got to get out to the three-point shooters and try and get Ibe into foul trouble again. And as for Angola, Childe Dundao, a real fan favourite. Dilson Bango, we love him, great athlete. Abugaku, Edison, Erenima, and Hermangola, Gildo Santos. So no Moraes, no Mingas, but Moraes came off the bench and led all scores in their loss, overtime, heartbreak loss to Cape Verde on Tuesday night. Gilson Bango, mentioned him, Gilson Bango, 13 points, 10 rebounds, double-double, exciting player. Rebounds, double-double, exciting player.
Yeah, he was really the pick of the players, it seemed, for much of that game. Pep Claros coached a lot of national teams, and he's been at the helm of this team. Well, he coached them this summer at the Olympic qualifying tournament that was played in Kaunas, and now he has him here at the AfroBasket. I thought actually his defense was spot on the other night. I mean, they came out and played. They took away the biggest weapons as well as anybody could against Cape Verde. And then Cheikh Sarri, again, the coach of Rwanda, from Senegal, and has coached their national team, obviously, famously, I guess, at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, getting them past the group phase before they ran into host Spain, and also at the AfroBasket when they played, in fact, Angola. Then I think those two teams met there anyway. But here we are, getting ready to trade blows. Well, good evening, folks. 6 o'clock here local time, and Angola and Rwanda trading blows on the third game of the day at the FIBA AfroBasket. Rwanda in the blue, and getting the first possession here. William Robbins, well, he can't be expecting to be open, but how about that at the start of the game? Kenny Gasana fouled while making a three-pointer, and well, perhaps one of the front runners for the tournament MVP award, the way he came good the other night and the way he has started tonight.
That's a great start from Rwanda. A lot different to the Cape Verde start, but they won the tip. They then had the chance for the layup. Gasana gets the 3-pointer, and he's off balance, and he gets fouled, and just the perfect start for the host.
So 4-0 lead as he makes the free throw. Gasana, you know, so much has been expected of him in recent times. You feel like this team is a little bit stronger now, and it's really allowing him to flower, so to speak. And now the ball goes off of Gaku, out of bounds. Abu Gaku. Well, we just came out of the press conference where the Cape Verde coach was, and he expected this Angola team to win this game. He said they're outstanding defensive team, but they've started just a little bit flat, it seems. Here's Prince Ibe. In desire for three, and boy, talk about the need to have a good start.
I tell you what, he hit some massive shots a couple of nights ago, and they are carrying on exactly where they left off 2 days ago. This is fantastic basketball by Rwanda. No hangover, no letdown. Perfect start.
Clearly emotion playing a big part in this Rwanda team. They are riding a wave of emotion of hosting the FIBA AfroBasket.
What a great shot to follow on for the Gasana 4-point play.
And Doniema, who was terrific the night before he came down with cramps, and Santos hits it from the left corner.
Much needed bucket in the corner. Nice pass fake to start, and then he drains the three. Pressure up the floor from Gilday.
And Ndizai called for a moving screen, I guess, on this. Yep.
Gilday Dandale hits the deck hard. Again, you've got to stand still. I think he was pretty well set there. Ndizai, but they've called the foul.
So Angola take a couple of punches to the face early, but they've come back with Dos Santos' three, and now Gaku tries a three. And he goes up and gets swatted by Prince Ibe. The rim protection, if he can do anything, well, that is certainly it.
And he needs to stay out of foul trouble, and he's done that so far.
Gasana drives in. 6 points already for Kenny Gasana.
Gasana, just fantastic play to start this game.
And Doniema. And Gilson Bango with the rebound. Childe Dondao, he misses with a little runner. Nobody there for the board. Dos Santos back to Childe Dondao. And the ball batted to Williams. He hands it off to Gasana. And a foul called on Childe Dondao, who got the benefit of the doubt on the last call, and now he's called for a bump.
Rwanda got away with one there, Jeff. A couple of offensive rebounds by Angola, and they just couldn't get the three to go. What a block, though, by Prince Ibe without fouling. It's crucial he keeps out of foul trouble, and he's doing a great job so far.
Prince making him wince in the Angola section. William Robbins, and he misses. Funny how they're not able to get that S off the end of his shirt. It's confusing everybody with his name. It's William Robbins. Here's Dos Santos. He made that clear in the press conference. Here's Gilson Bango down low.
Good defense by Rwanda there, Jeff, to force them back outside.
Back to Gaku, and off target.
Rwanda are playing with great energy. They're playing tough inside. They're getting out to the shots. They're chasing the outside shooters off the three-point line. Perfect start.
Well, they're getting some open looks in Doniema, and Prince Ibe not getting the rebound, but Angola just can't get out of their own way a couple of times, turning it over and missing some easy ones. But the physicality of Angola evident as they are really winning the battle of the boards.
Yeah, they've got some size advantage over Rwanda as Prince Ibe's their true big Rwanda, but they've all got to box out. Can't keep giving away these offensive rebounds.
I think they've got maybe a size and also muscle advantage. Dos Santos Again, off the back of the iron, and again, another offensive rebound. Dos Santos over to Childe Dondao. Good! Well, if you get 8 chances, you're going to knock one of them down.
And finally, they make Rwanda pay. Childe Dondao, a fan favourite. I would have enjoyed him knocking that shot down.
Gasana has to watch the push. Now a reach and a foul called. Ndoniema.
There's a good screen on that occasion. And a foul called.
In fact, it was on Dos Santos is who they called the foul on.
And you look back at Childe Dondao's 3, great rotation.
Oh boy, Childe Dondao going for the steal. Didn't quite make it. Gasana run off the 3-point line, but hits the 2.
And he started just like Robbins did in game 1, so Robbins doesn't have to be right at the 4.
Abugaku answers with a 3.
This game is heating up. It's got all the makings of a classic.
You can't sleep on these Angolan defenders. Here's Ndizai, gets in, hands it off to Prince Ibe for the rim rocker. Don't hang on it too long, big fella.
Yeah. We're all holding our breath. What a move by Ndizai. And then Prince Ibe does the rest.
Lively encounter in the Kigali Arena, the FIBA AfroBasket, day 3. Dos Santos at the line. The whistle blows, a foul. And the push on Rwanda. Look at Ibe soar and then hang his own personal jungle gym.
Great penetration by Ndizai, and the throw down drags the defense up to the ball.
Let's have another look. Well, out of your sight, Ibe does a great job of defending, and that was a little bit too much from Ndoniema, without question.
That's naughty with Prince Ibe on the floor. That could have been quite dangerous.
I'll tell you what, I'm surprised the whistle didn't blow on that in terms of, I think it was a little bit too much from Ndoniema. We'll have to see it again. Could be that he was hit beforehand. That's Ibe going. And watch Ndoniema here at the end. Watch him.
Yeah,
he gets on top of him. That's surely unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, that was a bit excessive, but we play on.
Dos Santos. Gilson Bango gets blocked by Prince Ibe. Oh, goes behind his back. Gasana. Electric start for Kenny Gasana. Here comes William Robbins. Drives in, puts it up, and earns a trip to the line. Boy, that Angolan defense, so tough with their switches.
Yeah, that was electric attack, though, by William Robbins. And Gaku was in position. That's a 50-50 maybe, and what a block, what a stretch, and no foul. Prince Ibe's having the reverse of fortunes from game 1.
And don't look now, but look who's checked into the game. Habimana, who was so good, number 8. When he came in to face DR Congo the other night. Actually hails from Canada, and well, that country certainly produces players, and he's able to play those. He's got the connections with Rwanda. Some full court pressure again.
They keep him with this 2-2-1 press or forms of it. Had a lot of success in their first game.
Makes them take some time off the clock. Pedro's come into the game meanwhile for Angola. Dos Santos again, he likes that spot. And Habimana rebounds it. Dangerous pass to Gasama. Ndoniema, physical player. Look at him play D on Gasana. I'll tell you. Here's Gasana again. I think out of all the defenders, he might be the toughest one for Angola. Is Ndoniema. Played very well against Cape Verde. Here he is launching it from deep. Now he's fouled while shooting the three. And he's might have turned his ankle in the process. He's limping. Talk about leaving your heart and soul out on the court, giving everything. That is that man right there. He has been moved to tears, I think.
When he's landed, he's come down on Kasana's foot because he was guarding him really closely.
He had to play defense on the biggest stand, defensive stand against Cape Verde the other night. It just simply, the cramps in the end got the best of him.
Yeah, he went off, he came back on, he tried so hard to finish the game, but just couldn't do it.
Look at the fans watching this, Graham. I mean, they are here and enjoying what they've seen so far. He only makes 2 of the 3, but they get the ball back, which is something they keep doing, getting those offensive rebounds. Ndoniema again. Gaku wide open on the right corner. And it makes it a 1-point game.
Gaku's second 3. Nothing but net. Great extra pass by Ndoniema.
Rwanda have had such a great start, but they're only up by 1. Boy, they're being tested. Gasana, again, Ndoniema. Playing about as tough as you can defensively. Here's Gasana. And Ndizai launches the 3, but it's too long. Explosive down the court. Dildao fouled, or blocked. Great effort by Ndizai. Now quick outlet up to Robbins. And he hands it off to Ndizai, who gives it back to Robbins. And then Robbins not able to go up and score against Pedro. And it's going to be Rwanda basketball.
Great action as we look at the 3 from Gaku, but then the defense came. Williams made the pass for Ndizai to score, and then Ndizai gives it back to him, and the defense have got back. When you're in transition, if you're being passed the ball to score, just go ahead. As soon as you make an extra pass, gives the defense a couple of steps more to get back.
Carlos Moraes and Eduardo Mingus, the merciless, comes in. Gaku goes out along with Ndoniema. And, well, there might be just a slight drop-off that will work to the advantage of Rwanda with Ndoniema going out because of his defense. Here's Robbins, catches the pass, gets it over to the corner. And Sangwe, another newcomer to the national team, goes up and misses, and so does the follow from Kaj. Now Dos Santos gets down, has it knocked out of his hands. Good defense by Arnel Sangwe.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Kaj missing that close-in shot, and then as Santos attacks, good hands and enough of the ball. Angola, they really right back in this contest.
Very tough, physical team, Angola. They're not going to go away, and Childe Dondao fouled by Empoyo as he attacks from the left.
Yeah, the seams are just opening up in that Rwanda defense, and Childe Dondao with a little hesitation dribble.
Well, he just doesn't care, does he? He's the smallest guy out there, and he is taking on everybody, a la, he kind of reminds me of Spud Webb.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't have the same elevation as Spud.
It's that sort of fearless play. They just go in amongst all the bigs.
Robbins goes out. Shobazwa comes in. Sangwe. Habimana also in the game. Kaj. And here they go, Empoyo. Shobazwa. Kazinetsa also in the game. Here's Shobazwa. And definitely a fan favorite every time he launches it. The game is tied, 15 apiece.
Shot just short, but there was a lot of activity underneath. Foul called on Mingus, who's still looking quizzically at the referee, who walks away.
He definitely got a tough call the other night. But You know, what happens tonight if Angola wins is they improve to 1-1, and Rwanda fall to 1-1, and that would mean 4 teams with 1-1 records heading into the last game day. Taj misses the first, so also bear in mind that goal differential is important. So if you lose, you certainly don't want to lose by much. If you win, you want to win by as many as you can. If you're Angola. If Rwanda win, they're going through. Here's Dos Santos with the full court pressure. Carlos Moraes breaks it, and they do get it over just in the nick of time. Eduardo Mingus, alley-oop pass, and Leonel Paulo scores. And Angola.
Great job on breaking the press there. They really had a lot of pressure under their own basket.
Angola have taken the lead, 17-16. And Pollo goes up, and he's fouled. For some reason, the scoreboard has not adjusted. I know now they have. They finally put it 17 points up. A good effort by Pedro going for the block.
A nice alley-oop pass, Minguez.
Well, timeout on the floor as we look at, again, the last basket for Angola. And gives us a chance to catch our breath and listen in to Cheksar.
So who's shooting? Who's shooting free throw? Okay, make the 2, right? Go 100. Take your guy. It's a full ball. When you get here, you go 0. We're down 1 now. Okay? When you start shot, make sure you seal. Seal first. Start with him. Okay? Go. And go to the screen here. Okay? Go out, pass, and go stagger. Learn the play.
Graham, this Rwanda team, you get the feeling they really do have to play fast, and they have to get points from their defense. And with Angola, there's little Robin sitting down. With Angola, they just seem so strong, physically, defensively especially. I mean, they are tough.
Yeah, they're getting in the lanes, they're taking charges, they're getting a lot of rebounds, a lot of offensive rebounds. At the other end of the floor, 9 offensive rebounds. Only 4 defensive rebounds for them, but they are tough. Good rotations and making it. Rwanda got off to the fast start for the first 2-3 minutes, but Angola have been in the ascendancy since.
That's what has to make you wonder. I mean, you would think the way they started, Rwanda's and Pollo makes both free throws. How in the world are they not leading? Well, they are now by 1, but just a testament to how good this Angola team is. Oh. Mingus almost stepping out of bounds. They were going for the steal. They didn't get it. Now a chance to break. Oh, great defense from Gash. They had a 3-on-1, and he comes up with a steal.
Yeah, super defense. Sped Angola up from the trap and the cross-court pass. And they got their own. They got the interception under their own basket.
Shobazwa, again, they are trying to play fast. You can see it. There's Shobazwa. Picked up his dribble, and Leonel Paulo takes it away. Shobazwa gets it back. He puts it up on the baseline. And they had a couple of chances to score, but they did not. And Angola now with another opportunity to go back in front. Moraes goes in, misses. Oh, what a tough rebound that was by Pedro. And then the foul was called. I can't tell you, on so many occasions, as we look at this rebound, this replay rather, and rebound, they were just completely overmatched. When I have Rwanda in the African qualifiers, their quality has definitely gone up. And I give Cheksar a lot of credit.
Yeah, and I've covered their games before, and they were 1-5 in the qualifiers. They just, looked completely out of sorts. Maybe it's tough to go for a qualification campaign when you're already the host, but it's about building a roster and getting belief. And the fact they brought in Robbins and Javi more. Yeah, and they've got players really delivering. Shobozwa and Prince Ibe, obviously, we've seen what an impact he can have.
And Ndizai obviously has a much more significant role with this team now. Sangwe's a newcomer. Empoyo's been tough as well. And offensive foul called on Empoyo.
Yeah, great defense again. They will put their body on the line every time down the floor. Rwanda are trying to penetrate and kick Empoyo. With Lena Paulo with the defensive play. But for Rwanda, the biggest difference for me, Kenny Gasana doesn't have to do as much as he's done in the past.
Yeah, you're right.
And the pressure's off, and he can just let the game come to him. He had a fast start today, and then other players can step in and contribute.
And it goes to Pedro. He turns, and how in the world did he score that with his left hand? Cash is doing his best. Great work from Pedro. He was pretty anonymous against Cape Verde. Didn't play that much. And Robbins gets it over with some nifty dribbling. Again, that Angola defense is one heck of a defense. Look at that. Pedro gets his hands up. Habimana on the baseline. Oh, he banked it in. Did he try to bank that? That's crazy.
That is a crazy shot. That's like a horse shot. Kazanzar
couldn't do that again if he tried. Now the hands are up, and this is what you like. You like the defense. They get it, and they break it. Moraes, it leads to an opportunity. Leno Paulo, though, brings it down and puts up a three instead. Habimana, boy, they just can't get the ball from Angola. They're killing them on the boards.
Yeah, it's a lot. Too many offensive rebounds.
Gonçalves. And, well, perhaps riding their luck when you consider the amount, how much they've been able to get from a rebounding standpoint. They have been tough. At the end of one thrilling, action-packed quarter, it is Rwanda and Angola knotted at 20.
Yeah, you mentioned the offensive rebounds for Angola. Rwanda have got to deal with that. 11 offensive rebounds for Angola. Here's the percentage on the shooting. Rwanda started off hot. They're 2 of 6 from 3. Angola 4 of 14. 86% from the line, Rwanda. That's really good number, 6 of 7. So they've got to sort out under the basket, especially when they haven't got Prince Ibeh on the floor. Kenny Gasana, this was his first long-range effort, and he got fouled. Wasn't even fully squared up. That's a tough move. And then Desai, adding to his tally, had a great shooting game. Fans loving it. Played well game 1 and carried it on. And Rwanda were just, everything was going their way. Angola were the slow starters, even though they're the team that have to win this to get in the group on one-on-one. And Prince Ibeh extending his defense with the block. The hand all falls to Kenny Gasana. And then Gaku hits a couple of big threes. Nothing but net both those times.
I guess one of my concerns about this Rwanda team coming in was their depth, but they actually have some good, good talented players coming off the bench. We haven't spoken much about Empoyo, where he comes from, but he's from actually America, of Idaho, of Rwandan extraction, and Grambling State, Apoel Nicosia as well, in Cyprus. So he's a good player playing European basketball. Robbins again.
Not giving Robbins a moment's peace.
Kind of rushed it up, and good effort by Habimana to get it back. Yeah, that was Hagaman Tawali, and well, they miss. Kazineza, number 8. There you go.
They do look similar.
Mingus from long range, the 42-year-old.
Made a couple of big shots in the Cape Verde game, and he likes that spot.
Robbins, they're not giving him much space. A nice pass inside to eBay, and of course, when he brings it down, he's not as tall. Here's Gassan on the baseline.
Good defense from Lopez. Challenged the shot and got the rebound.
Mingus again. How about it, the veteran? Coming out making some huge plays.
Rwanda completely switched off there. He just made one from the same spot, and they let him take another one. Back-to-back threes for Minguez. He nearly gets the steal as well.
William Robbins gets it to Prince Ibeh again. He goes, oh, that's an unsportsmanlike. If they look at it, if they don't call it. He was not going for the ball, it didn't seem. Watch this. From behind. Look at that. Leonel Paulo. Wow.
Ibeh's going through a couple of moves with pivots, and
there's a couple of times Ibeh's been kind of on the wrong end of those calls, it seems like. Early on with Indoniema.
Yeah. They didn't look at that one, they've not really looked at this one.
Maybe because his reaction, he just kind of accepts it. This is definitely not his strength. This is free throw shooting. So Angola up 6, and Cheiksar has to really be thinking about, what are we going to do? I make some type of change here. Ibeh gets 1 of 2. Again, full-court pressure this time to get it to Mingus, and Mingus catches it back, puts up a old-school hook shot. Ball was out of bounds.
They broke the press pretty easy that time. Mingus just couldn't get it to go.
Inbounds. Moraes able to get it before it goes out of bounds, but then his pass to Mingus. Mingus is not able to control it.
Never got control of the ball, did Carlos Moraes. Just sort of flipped the pass to Mingus, but it ends up out of bounds.
William Robbins into the corner. Casineza, good!
Yeah, great dribble initially by Robbins, wide open in the corner. Casineza, three-pointer, the result.
Robbins really trying to be the playmaker right now. He's giving him some good passes. Here's Moraes, and his pass batted out of bounds. Comes over to the center court slow-mo camera. Here it is again, watch. Oh, that was a kick by Prince Ibeh. He was born in London, wasn't he? Wimba into Gilson Bango. Short shot clock down to 4, and driving in, that was Empoyo with an impressive swat. Wow, it's not just Prince Ibeh that could swat the basketball. Look at Empoyo get up.
That is sensational block right at the rim. Just what Rwanda needed. As
Robbins trying to put him in a spin cycle. Gasana gets it back to Robbins, and they're not giving him any space at all. And he's not forcing it either. Good defense by Gonçalves. Now he does have to put it up, and almost got it to go, but it rattles out, and Gilson Bango with the rebound. Entertaining stuff here in the Kigali Arena. Mingus drives in and gets blocked. They're going to call it goal interference.
I'm not sure if it's not off the backboard. He's hit it onto the backboard. Unless they felt it was on the downward motion to the hoop.
The lead goes back up to 28-24 for Angola. 8 points for Mingus, leading Angola. Gasana, you might like that matchup of going up against Bouimba. Oh, tough shot.
Yeah, off balance, falling down.
Gasana's quickly to the other end. His alley-oop pass, now a chance to run for Gasana, but the pass was behind him. And Gaku got back. And terrific defense from Gaku, Abu Gaku.
Yeah, that is wonderful hustle. Disrupted Gasana's layup attempt and knocked the ball off a random player as well. So Angola get possession. Fantastic play by Gaku.
Gonçalves goes to the line, leans in, and they just simply can't get the ball away from Angola. They're just owning the glass. Wimba drives in, Prince Ibe, formidable tower to shoot over, but again, Angola get it back.
Persistence by Angola.
Now, Pep Claros is being told to calm down. He's appealing for a few more fouls to be called. That's almost unsportsmanlike, isn't it?
A lot of contact, a lot of hands on.
That must be, what, do you have the rebounding numbers? Okay. Actually, mine's 25 rebounds for Angola, 13 for Rwanda. Three-point shot, nope, by Moraes, goes out of bounds. So yeah, they are owning the glass. 16
offensive rebounds, and that's just way too many. You know, they've got to rebound as a team. They can't just rely on Prince Ibe. He's not on the floor the whole time. And that's not a great inbound.
That's just a great defense as well, though. Gonçalves. Their defense is, you know what? Trovoada not kidding around when he was singing the praises of the Angola defense, and you know, after the last game. It is tough to play against.
Yeah, it's just good anticipation on the inbounds. But Stephen Akomintwari just not a good enough pass.
Well, here he is. Habimana is going to come in now for the first time. I thought he'd come in earlier, but he does have a striking resemblance to Casaneza. Yeah.
Casaneza, yeah.
Again, attacking the basket. Well, I give him high marks for continuing to attack, but he's not having the success that he wants. Quick pass down low into the corner. Habimana right off the bench. The microwave strikes again.
Fantastic play. He's ready to go, as he was on Tuesday night. Habimana, what an introduction to the game.
Gonçalves drives in. And the ball goes to Rwanda. They just have these spurts where all of a sudden their level just goes up like twofold.
Yeah, bringing in Habimana, that's the difference. Now they have got some depth and they've got some real impact players. Big hitters that can come off the bench and just get straight in the game. And he's now going to share the ball handling duties. Got to be sharp though, he's got to be focused.
He was pushed by Ndoniema.
He's another young talent, Jeff, and he looks very calm, cool and collected.
Here he is. And a little too physical that time for Ndoniema. Robbins drives in, gets a layup. I'll tell you what, he has played so intelligently tonight. We saw his shot the other night. He knew they were going to try to freeze him out. He has been excellent handling the ball. Gaku and Habimana got away with a push. No, they're going to call it. Rwanda have taken the one-point lead after that last layup.
Yeah, I think with Ndoniema hitting the ground hard, the refs are always going to call that on Habimana. But you're right about Robbins. He's just taking what the defense gives him.
Gilson Bango going hard at it down low. Wow. Just, you look at him and you're like, he's going to be special.
Yeah, he's great play there. Second effort. Drops it over the front of the hoop.
Masada drives in, banks it in. Pass up ahead to Gonçalves, alley-oop. Oh, Gilson Bango runs the court, throws it down.
That is one heck of a dunk, way above the hoop. After the Gassana too, immediately after that.
Look at this. And it was his hanging on the rim for effect and shaking it. Well, we know what happened the last time someone hung on the rim and shook it like that. It shattered 2 nights ago when Angola were playing. Eddie Tavares. I guess it's a good thing that at least it didn't shatter this time.
I don't think they've given Bango a tech, but he's got to be careful. He made the play.
Given him a warning.
Yeah, he is a fantastic athlete, great entertainer.
Yeah.
We want to be entertained. Get Gilson Bango on the court.
Yeah. I don't know. You start a team with one of these guys, who do you pick? You might pick Gilson Bango. Timeout. Let's listen in to Rwanda's coach. I tell you, this just really illustrates how important it is for that defense to play the way it's playing right now. Rwanda really full court, really getting after him. 9 points off turnovers for them, just 2 for Angola. So a third of their points for Rwanda effectively have come from their defense.
Yeah, they had a lot of success against DR Congo the other night with this press, whether it's 2-2-1, 1-2-2, it doesn't matter, they're getting traps. Now Angola putting the pressure on as well.
Look at him, I mean, he's going right at Childe Dundao, and the crowd appreciating it because Dundao always in there, and he does come up in the end to make the steal, and now he makes the pass, and Bango throws it down.
Yeah, they don't want to get too much into trying to take these players on mano-mano. Just play a total team game, and that's what got Rwanda the massive win against DR Congo.
Yeah, that was the first real mistake by William Robbins. Nice pass. And Polio gets blocked, though, by Bango. Gets it again, puts it up. And Bango really starting to assert himself.
Yeah, just 22 years old.
Oh, man.
Bango, 6'10".
Dundao again, drives in. Bango with the rebound. Dundao has it knocked out of his hands. Look at him getting out, both of them getting on the ground. Habimana and Dundao beat him to the basketball. And Doniema, he falls down looking for the foul, and look at that, good play by Gassama to get it to Habimana, who lays it up and in.
That was a fantastic tip ahead by Kenny Gassana, just doing anything he can for his club, but Gilson Bango, again, he's just everywhere. They've got to deal with him. They've got to box him out, get a body on him. That's the Rwandan defense.
I don't think there's any other way to get the ball than to bat it like it was a volleyball. Here's Dos Santos, gets swatted by Cash. And if he doesn't swipe at it, he might not have that call made. That makes it a little bit easier for the referee.
Yeah, they're really going at it now. And they're wanting to block shots. They're wanting, Robbins was trying to take Dundao off the dribble. They've got to just keep the focus on what they're trying to achieve here, so you don't always have to go for the block. I know there's some great shot blockers here, including Bango, as he's just shown.
Son has been outstanding again. Dos Santos is the first one to drop. He didn't really play much the other night, Dos Santos. He played 8.5 minutes.
Again, problems for Rwanda as Angola get the putback.
And another turnover, and it gives it back to Angola. .2:17 to go in this first half. Angola, remember, losing on opening night to Cape Verde. They can't afford to fall again. Rwanda winning their opening game against DR Congo. Dundao puts it up. Shobazwa back in the game. Three good ball handlers in. Gasana, Habimana, and Shobazwa. Pensive comes up. Gasana almost going off his feet. eBay, the kick. I think anytime eBay puts it on the deck, he's in trouble.
Yeah, he needs to keep the ball up, play to his strengths, just get the ball in positions where he can just catch and shoot. Around the free throw line or that sort of area, or just jump hooks around the hoop, or big slams, which we've already seen one of.
Habimana, entry to Prince eBay. Now he's going up against Bango. And just waited a little too long. And every play that we watch Jilson Bango, it feels like we are living in his world. He has been unbelievable. Now, nice play by Shobazwa. Chasing Childe Dundao, giving him a taste of his own medicine. Oh, no-look pass, a little bit too high. Now Gasana, is he going to make the pass up ahead? No, he's not. He's going to slow it up.
Yeah, good decision. The defense was back in transition. Bango yet again. Down the floor really quick.
Well, again, Mpoyo puts it up.
It's going to be a bit scrappy for Rwanda now on the offensive end.
Shobazwa is Rwanda's version of Dundao, only a little bit bigger. He is really a pest. Dos Santos. Felt it beautifully, just weaved his way in, laid it off the glass. And Ndoniema again coming in for the steal. But it's going to be Rwanda basketball with 27.8 seconds to go in the first half, down 5.
Nice play by Dos Santos, just took Habimana off the dribble. Maybe not playing that many minutes in game 1 is helping him here in game 2.
Mpoyo handling the ball well. The only thing is he picked up his dribble and almost turned it over. But Gasana able to maintain control, walking a tightrope over there, being guarded by Ndoniema. Oh boy, taking him on, look at that. And puts it up. Good rebound, Mpoyo. Shot clock about to, or game clock about to expire. Shobazwa puts it up. Well, that was a big shot. That was a huge shot.
Yeah, Gasana not happy with the amount of contact and amount of physicality being shown towards them. That's what Angola are going to do. They're the team that are desperate, and a great move by Shobazwa right at the buzzer.
I was so impressed by both of these teams tonight. Angola lead it 38-35 over Rwanda at halftime.
Shooting stats, 30% and 32% for Angola from 2 and 3, 42 and 36% for Rwanda, 78% from the line, 7 of 9, 6 of 9 for Angola. 3 points the differential in the game, 30-19 rebounds. Angola dominant on the offensive rebounds. We've already mentioned that, 19, 10 assists each. Good effort, 6 turnovers for Angola, 7 for Rwanda in that first half, so that's a pretty good effort as well. High quality action here at AfroBasket. Gasana 10, Kazaneza 5, and Habimana, who came in late in the half. Gaku 6, 2 big threes. Santos looking sharp as well, Jeff. Just finally poised, we've got another classic on our hands.
Well, there's no doubt it's a tough act to follow. The other night, the OT win, or excuse me, the win before the OT win, in fact. OT defeat for Angola against Cape Verde. Rwanda riding the high of the win of the DR Congo. Could they follow that up with another win, which quite possibly would send shockwaves across the continent if they were to beat Angola? And they've come out, they played well early, exceptionally well, but well, this irrepressible Angola, led by that man right there, Gilson Bango, had his early shot blocked, but they've come back to take the lead.
Yeah, Rwanda started so well. Chick Sharwood must have been so pleased with the big win the other night, starting off really sharp here, but slowly but surely Angola dragged themselves back in. They're the team that are winless at the moment. They're 0-1. They need the win, and then they really started to play some tough basketball. Nice move there by Lopez.
Well, 38-35, I mean, some respects, the way Angola has dominated the boards, especially the offensive glass, you would think that they would be even further ahead. So I think Rwanda will be happy to be down by just 3 points. And I think they've got possibilities, you know, I mean, of going ahead and winning this game. It's Angola are tough defensively. We saw them perhaps ease up a little bit in that department against Cape Verde the longer that the game went on. It'll be interesting to see if they can maintain that same intensity defensively against this Rwanda team.
Yeah, and Rwanda, they have dodged a bullet in effect with the amount of offensive rebounds Angola have got, but Rwanda have just got to hang. They've got to hang tough. Angola will continue to play tough defense. And talking of tough D, great block at the rim by Apoyo. And there goes Robbins, who hadn't had many looks at all, but he just saw the seam open and said, I will go, go straight to the bucket. Just get the baskets you can. Don't force it, because after his big performance in game one, you knew Angola were going to be all over him. And then big slam dunk, which Gilson Bango held onto the rim a little bit long, but perfectly poised.
38-35, Angola on top of Rwanda at halftime. Throwing it down. There's that Henry. Henry's quick hands take it right away. Alley-oop pass. Are you kidding me? Flushed by Fine.
Everybody's got to contribute.
There's Ongwai reaching in, coming up. Terrific defensive play. Saves it inbound. Here comes the Morant. Ongwai again for three. Good. Kenya had closed the gap to one.
And yet again, it's inspirational, sensational basketball from Tyler Ongwai and Kenya.
Fabio again. Oh boy, yeah, the two-handed reverse jam by Dean. There he is. Oh, he goes up over him and he's rejected at the rim. Wow. Jacques-Willie Kouassi rather.
What a block.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Okay, well, the top scorer for Rwanda, no surprise here, Kenny Gasana came out, scored 10 points, but that only tells part of the story for him. The way he has continued to lead this team, showing great character on both ends of the floor, whether it's his scoring, his playmaking, his toughness. He's doing it all yet again tonight. It's been a team effort, no doubt, but this man who has been with his team through thick and thin, starting things off with the 4-point play, which we saw. We've seen him score with drives to the basket. Just a very intelligent player, Kenny Gasana, and all that experience coming to the fore tonight against this Angola team that's desperate for a win. And for Angola, well, the top scorer, who would have thunk it, playing in yet another FIBA AfroBasket, the 42-year-old Edouard Mingus. And he has been merciless yet again, coming out, hitting a couple of big three-pointers. You know, you look at that body and you think, wow, there's a big, strong man that's going to be getting it done inside. He probably used to spend a lot more time above the rim in his younger years. But he's just shown what a complete player he is by being able to bury that three-point shot, which he did twice. And it's made a big difference. So 38-35, Angola on top of Rwanda at halftime.
Welcome back to the Kigali Arena Rwanda for AfroBasket. Angola versus Rwanda, and Angola up by 3, and Mingas 8 points, Mango 10 rebounds, and Donima with 4 assists. For Angola, who need a win. They're 0-1 after the loss to Cape Verde on opening night. Rwanda 1-0, having beaten DR Congo. There's Mingas, the veteran of numerous AfroBaskets. He's won it 4 times, twice a silver, same as Carlos Moraes. For Rwanda, Gasana 10 points, really quick start for him. Kazaniza 4 rebounds, and Robbins 4 assists. Not getting much room, as they know what he can do after his huge performance on day 1. 4 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound, but I guess he knew it was going to be like that, Jeff. After the incredible performance. And Gasana, 10 points, 2 rebounds and 2 steals, and he just started off so loose, so ready to go, and Coach Chief Shah must have been very pleased with the start Rwanda had, but Angola have hung tough, as we knew they would be. 11 times AfroBasket champions, 7th in 2017, and they want to send a statement, and they want, I think now, Jeff, to introduce this next generation of players. Mingas and Moraes not starting tonight. Moraes was the leading scorer the other evening, but not tonight.
Yeah,
so far,
you never know with Carlos Moraes if he's going to come out and have a big role late.
Yeah,
they certainly turned to him in the key moments of the last game against Cape Verde.
Yeah, they did, and 21 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 30 minutes played in that game. He just played 8.5 minutes in the first half. Coach Pep Claros maybe just trying to manage his minutes and get other players experience on the floor in the heat of the action.
Well, you go back to 1983 in Egypt. Excuse me, you go back to, I got that wrong. You got back to 1989 when Angola started that incredible streak of titles. And really, they were the dominant force of African basketball all the way up to 2013.
Yeah, that's an incredible run for that long, to be that dominant. And now they've just, that run at the end of the day has to come to an end, or has to slow down. But this is where they need to bring the next group of players through. And they've got some exciting talent, as we've said.
It was 1983 is when they finished runners-up. They reached the final, finished runners-up to Egypt in Egypt, and then runners-up the next year, or 2 years later, to Cote d'Ivoire in Cote d'Ivoire. And then they were 3rd in 1987. So 3 consecutive podium finishes, and it's interesting how you can be so close, but you still have so much work to do. But after that, boy, they figured it out. They won 4 in a row, and then after Senegal won it, they won 6 in a row, and then they won their last in 2013. So just an incredible tradition of excellence for Angola, but clearly not the top dogs right now in Africa, but they want to be again. Great block by Principe as the second half gets underway. Pass over to William Robbins. Gasana had a moment. Passes it back, they swing it. In Desai, he lets it fly!
Good sign for Rwanda. Great extra pass by Robbins. And then Desai again, with a hand in his face. Just drains it from the corner, Jeff.
Well, Ndoniema tries to get it right back, and then more of the same as an offensive rebound for Gilson Bango.
Yeah, perfect execution from one side of the court to the other. Back to Robbins, over to Inzai. And he just knocks it down. What an impact he's had.
It's all about defense. It's all about defense in this game. The team that plays better defense is going to win this game in the end. You feel that way. That's what gives Rwanda a chance. When they play defense like this, they've got a chance. They just can't get the ball. And Ndoniema hits the 3. right at the buzzer. So big shot from Ndoniema.
Yeah, huge play by Ndoniema. It's up to 5 points now. 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Huge shot.
Well, look at him pass it over to Gasana. Good, gets it right back. Boy, you can't speak highly enough of William Robbins. I mean, he's making plays.
Yeah, play after play, he's delivering. And he's just concentrating on his assist if they're not going to give him the easy shot, or any shot.
And Desai fouls Ndoniema.
4 points and 6 assists for Robbins.
You know, we were all excited about Rwanda's performance the other night as you look at this shot from Gasana. And when we put it to Robbins after the game, he's like, you know what? This is one game. He's already put that behind him.
Yeah, that's great attitude. Because they've come out and they've played some great basketball in this one.
Dos Santos, how about him, though, boy? He's making a big impact tonight.
It's really heating up. That's a big-time shot. To rip the ball through, get it up into his shooting position, and let it fly.
Ndesai, meanwhile, comes right back and hits the 3. High level.
This game's red hot action. Shot after shot is being drained. Ndesai, the latest.
Who's going to be the next to bury one? Ndoniema again. And Prince Ibe says, I've had enough of this offensive rebound stuff. Let me get the basketball. No telegraph passes allowed. Oh, Robbins has to be careful with the push. 3-point shot from Gasana, nope. So both teams miss, and now Dos Santos pushes it forward. Ndesai switches on him. Ndesai has great length and quickness. Dos Santos, and his pass intercepted by Gasana. He thought about it. Yes, he does. He gets it to Habimana. This is where he thrives. Oh, and he doesn't make it. Gilson Bango didn't give up on it. Made it a difficult shot. Gilson Bango, and terrific box out. They're going to call the foul on Baku. Or they're going to call it on Ndesai. Oh, no, it's on Ndesai. Watch this. Oh, no, he had a shirt. He had a fistful of Gaku's shirt there.
I was trying to tell the ref it was Gaku who was committing the foul, but he just couldn't box him out, keep him off the glass, and it's been the same problem. Ndesai picks up his 3rd foul. It's been the same problem for Rwanda right through this game. Too many offensive rebounds they're giving up.
Well, I mean, they've gotten 22 of their 35 rebounds on the offensive glass. So whoever plays this Angola team is going to have to keep them off the boards.
A real big factor, but we're tied at 44.
Mingus turns and scores.
That's such a tough shot. Great finish, right-hand jump hook.
Ndesai pulls into the lane. And good hustle by Gilson Bango. Bango has 10 rebounds, 2 blocks to go with his 6 points. Ndoniema again. Wow. Surprising, and then he gets it back, and Prince Ibe has had enough.
Good attack by Ndoniema. And Prince Ibe just couldn't get hold of the ball, and he's got his arm around Ndoniema, and there's no push. I think it was just Ndoniema's momentum caused him to fall. He's still having a word with the ref, though.
Well, I haven't seen domination like this on the offensive glass. And I guess that's why they've inserted into the lineup Rwanda number 10, Olivier Shaka, who didn't play in the first half. He's rested, full of energy, and he's going to have to play strong. Leonel Paulo trying to use his size advantage on Robbins, pushes it back outside. Now Carlos Moraes. And rattles out, but again, another offensive rebound and putback by Gilson Bango.
Yeah, this is a little bit of trouble here for Rwanda. They can't get a foothold on the defensive end. Another offensive rebound. This time Gilson Bango doing the damage.
And look at the intense defense by Dundao. And Robbins not able to hold on to the pass.
And the Angolans just love the defensive intensity. Just 2 steals and 2 blocks for the Angolans, but it's all the false turnovers, the pressure, the deflections.
Dundao left open. He hits it. A 7-point lead now. Who's going to step up for Rwanda?
All Childe Dundao there, just handled the ball, couple of dribbles, finished with a 3.
Gasana. And there is the follow from Habimana. And it just goes to show, even at that end, you get a second chance.
Just the right place, right time. The ball fell into his hands. Just went up strong with his left hand.
This places a premium on getting blocks and steals, because when the ball goes up, there's only one team that's going to get it right now, and it's the team in white. Gilson Bango backing up, goes up. Oh man, are you kidding me?
That's a big time throwdown. Great spin move on the baseline. Prince Ebe's bumps twice and then he spins with the momentum of the second bump and he just throws it down. He says sorry for holding on, but he's so pumped. They are
irrepressible.
Yeah, they are. They're
12 points now for Gilson Bango and 12 points and 2 blocks. And he does not make the free throw, and they are fortunate that the call by the referee has gone their way. It looked like it might have gone off of Prince Ebe. I think Eduardo Mingus was certainly arguing that point. Rogier Shaka into Robbins, quick, oh, he had the play, just missed the shot.
He's tough, he's played well, Robbins, but just a tough night for him.
Yeah, 1 of 5 from the floor, Robbins. Childe Dundao gets swatted by Prince Ebe.
It's a bit of a mismatch.
Yeah. It's one area where Ebe's going to win. Shaka for 3. This is everything.
Maybe that's not his game. They've got so many 3-point shooters. Rwanda just got to get the ball in the right one.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's why he was put in, to be honest. Carlos Moraes, high off the glass. Gilson Bango with the rebound and put back.
25 offensive rebounds now, and Gilson Bango is just so tough to stop.
And Moraes fouls Shaka. And Pollo is going to come into the game.
Bango, 14 rebounds, 10 points.
He's coming in for the shooter, so Shaka knows he's going to come out.
Bango have really ripped this game open, Jeff.
Yep,
Last couple of minutes.
I think it's their biggest lead. Is it their biggest lead in the game? Yeah, it is. Well, you feel bad for Shaka because he's been an important player for Rwanda in recent years, but clearly not the first choice right now in this team, and he misses both.
Yeah, with the way this roster's evolved, he is taking more of a smaller role. Just 5 minutes, no points in the game on Tuesday.
Oh, Gonçalves gets in and scores, drives in, and the lead now double digits, 11. And Pollo comes back in for Shaka. And also coming in is Cash, number 13. Habimana fakes, passes to Empoyo, important shot, rested and ready.
Great catch. He caught the ball in midair, come back down. And straight back up and released. Beautiful baseline jump shot.
Lionel Paulo from the arc. And a rare rebound taken by Empoyo for Rwanda. And then he's pushed by Gonçalves, who goes over to help him up. Such great competitors, Angola.
Well, they're not giving Rwanda anything easy. Everything's a struggle for them. They've just got Rwandan, Angolan players in front of them. Angolan players coming to help. It's just a great defensive performance so far for Angola.
Habimana spins on Moraes. Sana to Habimana for three. Then Empoyo, boy, what a worker he is. He hustles it down. Gasana inside it goes. Cash! And he's fouled by Lionel Paulo. Gasana's an absolute genius. He had Robbins open, but then he saw Cash open and took that choice.
And Robbins comes over and gives Gasana a 5 because that's great pass fake, which sets up the pass inside, the pass fake to the corner. Cash goes up, he's fouled. And can Rwanda drag themselves back into this contest? Gasana, the facilitator, not having to take the shot.
Oh boy, he misses the free throw. But the other thing was he faked the pass and he faked the shot, and then he made the pass.
Yeah, the defense are going to react to those fakes. Opens up the middle for Cash.
Moraes whips it over to Lionel Paulo, and then he loses it. Loses control, and then Gasana spots Robbins up ahead, and he lays it up. Here comes Rwanda.
Yeah, here they come again. The crowd are lifting them as well. They really need the crowd and the support tonight because they were creaking, and they've just come back into it with a couple of big plays.
Gonçalves shaking and baking to an open Moraes, wide open. Oh, and Mingus was there, and really the only player ready to get the rebound. Pedro also in the game. João Pedro, number 7. So they got some fresh legs in. Quick pass over to Gonçalves in the right corner. Look at Mingus, batted back out, another offensive rebound.
They're just outside Rwanda, and they're being outworked by Angola.
Moraes again, another 3. Another opportunity and another foul on Rwanda as they battle desperately to get the basketball.
Really Cash with the foul, but offensive rebound after offensive rebound. It's putting pressure on Rwanda, and it's going to maybe affect their confidence, but nothing's affecting William Robbins. Great pass ahead by Gasana. He's got a wingman in Robbins, and he's got a young and up-and-coming star in Habimana. Things are looking good for Rwanda. They just need to get some size to go with Prince Ibeh. I think practice will be about boxing out on once they've recovered from tonight. Let's get some boxing out going.
Mingus takes his time. He was leading Angola in scoring at halftime. Continues to pour in the points now. He's got 11. Buyamba has checked into the game. Now he only makes 1 of 2, but another offensive rebound. And Moraes from the right corner, another offensive rebound on the air ball. I've never seen anything like it.
This is getting out of hand now. Mingus at 42.
And eventually, you know, it's going in. The three-pointer.
Yeah, and the 2 veterans combined. Mingus gets the offensive rebound. Moraes with the 3 finally. And that's going to hurt Rwanda.
The AfroBasket 2013 MVP, Carlos Moraes with the 3. Empoyo steps behind the arc, gets it right back.
That is one heck of a play. Puts this defender on his backside, dribbles to the left, pulls up behind the three-point arc and drains it.
Well, I got one word for Empoyo: underrated. Goodness me, he can play.
That was just sensational.
Here's Gonçalves, goes up against Robbins, into the corner, pump fake, Mingus again, Moraes, this time off target. Rwanda giving everything Angola, complete domination on the offensive glass. But here we are, Rwanda still within striking distance, trailing by 6 points. It's Angola 61, Rwanda 55 at the end of 3.
Yeah, breathtaking basketball, but the stats don't lie when it comes to offensive rebounds. But here's the shooting stats. 12 of 26, 8 of 19, Rwanda from 2 and 3, and 12 of 34, 10 of 32 from 3 for Angola. But it's their defense and their offensive rebounds that have really hurt Rwanda. 30 offensive rebounds by Angola, and time again, they get extra possessions. What a pass that is from Robbins to Gasana, spreading the floor, having their 2 main threats opposite each other in opposite corners. And there's Kiza. Abimana came in again, nice and calm. He hit a big shot when he came in as well. And then Kiza with his high release, a little bit of fade, and the beautiful rotation and height on the shot. And there's Mingus. That's tough. He had to really turn around for that jump hook. And Gilson Bango, what a player, 6'10" and hugely long.
Wow, he's 12 rebounds. He's got 12 points and 14 rebounds.
Yeah.
7 offensive boards. 7 of his 14 on the offense and 2 blocks.
22 years old.
When he's in the game and he's fresh, forget it. He owns it. I mean, he is. The only moment where he didn't own it on the inside in this tournament so far came early in that game against Cape Verde when Eddie Tavares was in there, and nobody's going to own it against Tavares.
No, I mean
but he got to grips with it, and by the end of the game, he was his match.
Yeah, and that's a great learning curve for him. Great experience for him to go up against someone of that size. And there's Liz Mills watching on.
Now, is that Liz Mills, or is that Liz Mills' sister?
Might be her sister.
We just don't know, because they're twins. Liz Mills, the coach of Kenya, making history as the first woman to coach a men's team in the Continental Championship.
The cameraman to try and catch us out there.
Making my head spin, thinking, who was that? Who was that woman?
We'll find out for you.
Abimana gets rid of it. Angola picking up the defense again. Impoyo going up against Mingus, and Mingus commits the foul. And really, Impoyo should be able to go past Mingus. I mean, no disrespect to Mingus, but on the perimeter, he's going to give away a step to Impoyo.
Yeah, and the help, Norris didn't quite get over quick enough, but the energy and the effort from Mingus is quite astounding, considering his age. He is in great shape.
Always has to watch for the push, and Gasana comes in. Every shot contested. Impoyo switches off, and look at that. He wins the battle. Oh, but then Moraes gets it back. Look at those players getting after the ball.
Fantastic hustle. Moraes went down, Impoyo, and then Habimana came over, leaving everything out on the floor.
Oh, both of those guys. I tell you what, Impoyo, his name is going to be in blinking red lights after this. He is showing what he is all about. He is a hustle player. He could just get a few more rebounds against this Angola team, because, well, he does have 5. He's leading his team in rebounding.
Angola have got more offensive rebounds than Rwanda have got total rebounds, which is quite astounding. And
Gonçalves almost turned it over, gets it back, puts it up and in. Boy, that was very interesting work from Gerson Gonçalves.
Good dribblings, bit of slalom dribbling, and he gets the finish as well. Rwanda are going to have to get it back together again.
Wow, the D is just overwhelming at times in the rebounding from Angola.
At times it is stifling, it's suffocating. They just don't give you an inch.
I think it was really Ndoniama that really set the tone in that department. Here's Robbins, goes behind his back. Gonçalves very tough as well. Shot clock about to expire. Gasana's going to have to launch it. He does, just in the nick of time.
He knew, you could see the look on his face, the urgency to get to his spot. Nice floater for two.
Chavez drives in. And it'll stay at this end with 9 seconds on the shot clock.
And letting them play, Jeff, that's a lot of contact. But they're going after it, they're trying. Rwanda there, moving their feet, keeping their hands out of the cookie jar. So, correct call.
Cavs might have gotten a little bit of arm there. That's what Chavez was saying.
Swipe down on the ball.
Chavez has played hard tonight. Three-point shot. And finally, with Pedro coming from behind, they get the basketball. That was even a 50-50 call, perhaps.
So they're just so active in the offensive glass. They're coming in from underneath with the likes of Bango. They will get after the offensive rebounds from quite a way out as well.
Habimana, just kind of lost control of it, or was the ball knocked out of his hands? Either way, it's Angola ball. Rice now attacks Habimana, gets inside, puts it up. Look at the effort. God, Angolans are everywhere when it comes to getting those loose balls.
And that's just fantastic. Hustle and getting after that loose ball, Jonah Pedro. And I was looking at the roster. This has nothing to do with stats. Looking at the rosters, the whole team, the whole roster play for two teams. And they are playing like, this is like watching a club team at times, totally on the same pace, especially on the defensive end, all working for each other, playing with each other all through the season, and then this is just an extension of their time with their clubs, and it's really coming to the fore now, that togetherness.
Petro Atletico, here's Indoniema, offensive foul.
Yeah, Atletico Petroleus and Club Deportivo de Agosto, and it's Interclub. It's the only other club that's the roster are at, so...
That foul was on Pedro, by the way. Well, still time for Rwanda, but the way this Angola team is playing defense is just something to behold, as well as their offensive boards. Oh, Chaubezois. Oh, that's Prince Ibe had enough. I'm going to share an offensive rebound, he says.
Prince Ibe with a royal flush right now. Look at this.
Comes up with a steal. And Empoyo chases only for Childe Dundao to come up with an incredible steal. Lopes, that's going to be a charge. Oh, goodness
what a sequence, Jeff. First the great defense, then they can't get the layup, and then the big tries to dribble all the way to the hoop, give the ball up, let the guard will give it back to him. Prince Ibe throws it down. Icon offensive rebound as well. It's not just Angola, and the Rwandans are up off their seat. This is another awesome game that both teams are involved in.
I have to say, Rwanda have exceeded my expectations tonight. Here it is, a pass down low to Ibe, and just like the other night, he's coming to life in the fourth quarter. It's a two-point game.
And they've just changed their tack now. They're going inside to Ibe, and he's delivering, and he's delivering quick.
Childe Dundao being harassed by Chaubezois. Moraes being hounded by Gassana. Moraes looks for space, puts up a crazy shot, and gets the foul called on Prince Ibe. Great work from Moraes, although I thought he held on to it a little bit too long.
Yeah, he was looking for his shot there, and Angola have been playing well because they kept sharing the ball, changing the point of attack. Prince Ibe came over and just a little bit too much body. 3 fouls. He's played incredibly well tonight, Prince Ibe, and a lot of defense tonight without fouling. Just that one there puts Moraes on the line.
A terrific atmosphere here, and Moraes hears the boos as they try to put him off the free throw, and he misses the first. One of the great competitors in African basketball at the line. And Pep Claros knows his team is going to be in a battle to the end. Moraes misses both. Gassana kept it alive, and Angola, incredibly, do not come up with a basketball, but they still didn't give up on it.
No, they're just hustling after every single ball. The message is clear from Angola. we're going to the absolute end on both ends of the floor, but Rwanda hanging tough. Somehow, they're just 2 points down, and they can just about get the ball in as well, Jeff.
They might need some help getting the ball across midcourt. No, Robbins able to get past Dos Santos.
He's going to need some help.
He might want to give it to Shobazwa. Here he is in the corner. He puts it up. Go! They take it the lead! Rwanda! Incredibly! After the 2 missed free throws from Moraes. Look at it again.
What a pass. Penetrating kick by Robbins. You called it, Jeff. Coach Jeff, give it to Shobazwa in the corner. On time. On the money. Shobazwa drains the 3. Rwanda somehow are in the lead again.
Que cojones! Man, did he hit it!
Wow.
Breathtaking stuff in Rwanda, folks. Shaping up to be a great FIBA AfroBasket on day 3. We have seen some basketball here.
Woo!
And we got the North African derby coming up next, Egypt and Tunisia.
There's some of the stats, and that's incredible rebounding stat. 49 rebounds for Angola, but Rwanda somehow in the lead, and the biggest of big threes, perfectly played by William Robbins and Shobazwa. The longest name in AfroBasket history. Maybe Wade, the biggest 3 of his playing career.
Angola trailing by 1. Incredible. Gaku goes hard. Rwanda re-energized. And traveling is the call on Gaku.
Maybe just trying to do too much. You know he wants to try and get the shot off. He's surrounded by blue vests. And in the end, just his footwork let him down at the crucial moment.
Now is the time you have to dig in on, doesn't matter which team you play, what position, wherever you are, you've got to give everything. Great defense by Dundao. Continues to make plays.
And Shobazwa in the same area where he just made a huge 3, dribbling down that sideline. It's just a tough place to try and get past Dundao.
Now Childe hustles down. Shobazwa wants to get it back. Childe Dundao leans into him, gets swatted by Prince Ibe. Angola maintain possession. Shobazwa playing hard on Dos Santos. Dos Santos into the corner to Dundao. Robbins out on him quickly. Gaku, he doesn't know, he doesn't have time. They're not going to get it off in time. And more than anything, the fact that they shot it so late meant that the offensive rebound didn't come into play.
Oh, and great defense. I love the way Shobazwa plays D. He moves his feet and both hands are up all the time, so he doesn't commit many fouls. They chased every shot, every moment of that 24 seconds. Rwanda were in the face of Angola, and timeout. We all need a breather. This is just unreal basketball.
Let's go chin. Let's go chin. Okay? For the chin, keep the ball. Poyo, you are here. Go take Poyo. Ibe, you are out. Make sure when you come here, screen. You will be a 3. William, here. Screen, patience. Go screen for him. Then switch that. Pass away inside. Wait on it though. Wait on it. Yeah. Wait. And you go screen for him. Okay, and then you pop out.
That's a big stat there. Rwanda out rebounding Angola 4-1 in the fourth. 30 offensive rebounds for Angola. 15 points from turnovers for Rwanda.
Well, it was a big sequence when Carlos Moraes was able to get to the line, but he missed both. And then Shobazwa hit the three-pointer from the corner. But that man right there, limited to damage. Dundao came up with a big steal. And here's Shobazwa again, those two players. Really getting after each other. Pass out to Gasana for three. Go!
Oh!
Kenny Gasana rips the nets again.
Great penetrating kick, and Gasana drains the three.
The host nation has taken a 4-point lead, and Angola has stepped out of bounds.
You can hardly hear yourself think in the Kigali arena, but what a kick out by Shabozwa. He has been instrumental in Rwanda being in this position late on in the fourth. Penetrate, kick, and Gasana looked poised and ready to unload, and he nailed it, Jeff.
Gasana now with 18 points, and Rwanda leading by 4. Shabozwa launches. Maybe not the shot they wanted there. Certainly the look on Cheksar's face suggests just that. Ndoniema looking for space to launch. Dos Santos back to Dondao, 5 on the shot clock. It's all about defense now. Dondao puts it up. And the offensive rebound to Jilson Bango. Dos Santos steps into another 3, stays out. William Robbins with the board.
I think they should take a little bit, just take the air out of the ball for a little bit, and give Shabozwa just a breather so he can refocus.
He gives Dow a breather as well. Shabozwa. Oh, he gets rejected by Jilson Bango.
What a block. Get out of here, Bango says.
Three and a half to go. Ndoniema. His pass back out to Dos Santos as the shot clock winds down to 4. Dos Santos puts it up. Oh, he banks it in.
The bank is open again in Kigali. That is huge. Right at the end of the shot clock. Dos Santos drains the 3.
Well, they got to run something. They might want to try to go inside to Prince Ibe, or will they go to Kenny Gasana perhaps? A foul, Dos Santos. That's number 4 now on Angola. And from the line tonight, they have not been shooting free throws well, Rwanda. Just bear that in mind. 7 of 12. What a block from Bango.
He's just awesome.
He really is. I mean, he's the best. He and Gasana are breathtakingly good tonight.
I think everybody's played at a high level. The crowd, the occasion, the moment has lifted everybody.
Shabozwa couldn't get the basketball, and Pollo meanwhile has it. He hands it off. Oh, Prince Ibe missed the alley-oop. And they're going to say he yanked on the rim.
That's so unfortunate for Prince Ibe. He's right there. He's already had a couple of big.
I don't get that, because, I mean, he can hold it as long as he's breaking his fall, right?
Yeah,
I don't understand that, because Jilson Bango's hung on it a couple of times tonight. Here we go.
especially if Angola get a score off this as well.
Dundao. Shabozwa guarding Dundao. Tough shot, Childe Dundao. You got to know who you're going up against, young man. He was going up against Prince Ibe. And Pollo.
Great help D from Prince Ibe there.
Oh, and Pollo almost turned it over. William Robbins, great reaction by him. Look at Dos Santos on him like white on rice. Robbins looking for space. Oh, little too much of a nifty pass to Gasana, and they turned it over.
Yeah, this is the time, and Robbins will know that. Just keep it simple, basic fundamentals right now.
Rwanda punched their ticket for the next phase, and Jilson Bango slow, setting the pick, and Gasana never happier to run into a hard screen than he was there, because he gets his team back the basketball.
He's
Look at
his
this.
body on the line there, and Bango was standing still, wide stance, hands forward, maybe just rotated his hips and shoulders slightly. Referees have called screens really tight from game one on day one here.
Inside the final 2 minutes, Shabozwa now. He might like to match up against Ndoniema. Robbins, Dos Santos chasing him. Gasana a long way out. Oh, if that had gone in, that would have brought the house down.
That's long-range three. He chose to take it. He knows he can make it, just in and out.
Interesting matchup. Chobozwa on Moraes. He gets the Gilson Bango screen, and Chobozwa takes it away. Chobozwa defensively has been terrific.
Inspirational defense from Chobozwa.
Robbins drives in, and he gets the benefit of the call there. Gaku, I'm surprised he took him on.
Yeah, Robbins was heading towards two defenders as he attacked the basket. Took the contact. Let's just check this out. He comes off the top there, in between Gaku, Dos Santos, and that's a good call. Timeout. And Rwanda have a chance, Jeff, to extend that lead.
Timeout, somebody go get some oxygen. We're high altitude and we're feeling it right now. 67-66, Rwanda with the lead and possession. And Gilson Bango and Angola are gonna talk about it.
Gildo, y en defensa vas a estar tú con los 12. 12, bueno, 12, no sé, 17 este año. 17. Atenção, en ataque, se joga 54. Se joga 54, o 5 trocó, lo aguantamos fora, 5 más rápido abajo. Atacas o pick and roll 1, atacas o pick and pop 2, y vemos que ambas, sobre todo después de pick and roll, baixas, pick and pop abres. Carlos, después apañas bola en extremo, si no a nada. Más defensa.
Graham, I said it earlier, but again, I think it's worth repeating. The transformation of Rwanda from what they were in the African qualifiers to what they are now has been so hard. I mean, it's incredible to accept. They are just a much better team, much better.
Unrecognizable, but one person we can recognize and we see his highlights is Gilson Bango. But this is a huge transformation. Getting Robbins playing has been huge, and everybody's playing in front of their crowd.
Habimana.
Absolutely, Habimana's been a big inclusion and missed the free throw. Yeah, it's total transformation.
The specter of overtime, the whiff of overtime is now in the air. Wafting through our nostrils is Don Chavez. Goes up against Chobozwa, the defender that nobody wants to face. Now in Pollo as well, he's tough. Seals, oh, they get it to Gilson Bango, he gets blocked incredibly, and he makes the shot. What a play.
Gilson Bango, once he gets it that close to the hoop, Prince Ibe did everything he could to block that shot, and he still went through and over the top. But that's 6'10" of long arms. And
if that doesn't cap his amazing performance, he needs to make the free throw. He needs to collect himself. He's tied the game at 68, excuse me. And fortunately for Rwanda, they're able to get the rebound. It's not something they've excelled at tonight. Boy, they need a good possession here. Gasana. Taku switches on him.
They need a good look. Don't just have a bailout shot. Well, they're heading towards the end of the shot clock.
Robbins over to Empoyo for three. Oh, he got it again! Rwanda! Are you watching? Incredible scenes!
What a moment again. Robbins penetrate, kicks, same corner. This time, Empoyo knocks it down. Alex Empoyo, that was huge. Chobozwa and then Empoyo, massive threes, Jeff. And Rwanda totally focused and poised.
And again, another crucial three-pointer after a missed free throw.
Yeah, Moraes and then Gilson Bango. You don't want to see the players missing their free throws, but it just shows when they're standing on that free throw line. And as an Angolan player with the hostile crowd, desperately want to win for Rwanda. Bango misses and Empoyo makes.
Electric stuff from the FIBA AfroBasket. Let's listen in. Anybody that knows basketball knows 28.3 seconds can be an eternity. And it really is interesting. You know, Angola do not have to go for a three. But look at this again. Look at the penetration. Robbins has been excellent. And then Pollo has been excellent as well.
That's a wonderful penetration. He got so deep into the key. The helper come all the way across, leaving Pollo wide open. And you really like his play, his hustle, his defense. And he's just shown us he can knock down a big three, and the crowd are in a frenzy here in the Kigali Arena.
It really is. It's a wonderful atmosphere. But you have to have some empty seats because of COVID. But they have really come in good numbers tonight. Here is, and they're going to be more the next time as well. Gonçalves going up against Chauvezwa. Will they foul not to allow the three-pointer? You got to remember that as well. There's Gonçalves. No, they're going to go inside. And he, oh boy, for the first time, Bango, but Baku gets it. And Prince eBay rebounds the miss. Oh, he throws it out of bounds, but did he save it?
This is incredible.
They're saying they can look at this to see if it goes out of bounds. I think they can look at this. Yes, Cheksar is reminding the referee that he can go and look at this.
Yeah, last 2 minutes.
Unless they're determining who it belongs to. Look at this again.
Great defense first off, Jeff, to not foul.
But also to hem him in. I mean, two plays, so then he puts it. Now watch eBay. He rebounds it, and they are going to look at it. And the question is, did Gilson Bango have his hand on that when it went past? That's the key. Has the ball gone off of Gilson Bango?
Yeah, it's absolutely correct. They look at this, Jeff, because they've got to get it right. It's been the most wonderful game of AfroBasket. What a contest.
So they're going to look and see. It's crucial for Angola. If they decide that it went out off of eBay, Angola will have another chance to tie it with a three. But the other thing that you have to remember is, would you allow them to take a three if it does happen, in fact? But right now, let's try to take care. That angle doesn't show it.
Has Gasana's foot gone down before he actually throws the ball back? If he's still in midair, potentially.
If that's the only angle, I don't see how they can change the call. I thought the other angle that we saw, I think they're going to overturn it. They're going to give the ball to Rwanda. Oh no, boy, they psyched us out, didn't they?
Okay, well,
I think they made the right call.
Yeah.
Although I would have liked to have seen the other angle. So, I think if you're Rwanda, you foul. You don't let them get, the only thing is you put them on the line, then you risk giving up an offensive rebound, but I would rather, okay, you don't want to foul the three-point shooter either. And he doesn't get it off in time. Incredible save. Kenny Gasana in Rwanda. Shocking the world tonight. They have handed Angola a second defeat.
Wow, what a game.
Angola now teetering. They might go out of the AfroBasket. They've got to win tomorrow. 71, or in 2 days, 71-68. Rwanda win it over Angola.
Wow, that's the best basketball game you're ever likely to see anywhere in the world. And Rwanda and Angola to be congratulated. Incredible plays, time after time in this matchup. And Rwanda just had one more answer with those 2 threes down the stretch. Chauvezwa and Alex Mpoyo. But just wonderful play. Moraes managed to break free from the defensive pressure at the end, but his three-pointer was too late. Here's the stats. Angola, 36% from 2. Rwanda, 44%. 46% from 3 was massive. 11 of 24 Angola 11 of 36. There's the rebound advantage. We talked about it all game. 57 rebounds to Angola, 33 Rwanda, 15 of 21. 21 assists for Rwanda. Good job by them for that. Just pause to applaud the players. Incredible stuff. Bango 14 for Angola, Gasana 18, Empoyo 10, and Shabozwa 9. But it was the heart. This is the land of the Thousand Hills, and they played with a huge heart, Rwanda. They creaked. They were ready to go and to be taken out by Angola's incredible defense and hustle, and they dragged themselves back from the brink. And that's their biggest win, I would say, in their basketball history.
Yeah, you know what? It is. I mean, this is, more than anything, this shows how being smart, intelligent, and brave wins you basketball games.
Yeah.
Rwanda playing, I think, a high IQ basketball. They are smart. Full marks. They got players with guts. Empoyo, Gasana, Robbins. They're much better than people anticipated, certainly me. And the fact that they have come back to win this game, the way they were trailing. And again, being completely dominated on the boards. Defensively, they were giving as good as they could get. I mean, they were tough.
Yeah, I think all over the court they competed. They won the final quarter 16-7. A great finish, especially after the emotion of their opening night game, the win against DR Congo. They dominated the fourth, and apart from the offensive rebound issues, all over the floor, they competed with Angola, and when it came to the big moment, Shabozwa delivered. Jean-Jacques Shabozwa nailed that three from the Robbins penetrating
We can also call him
kick.
Wilson. You know, we can also call him Wilson.
Yeah.
He's got a Wilson in there.
Can we do Wilson? Especially if we have any more games like this.
Shabozwa. I mean, Gilson Bango, how does he not end up on the winning team after a game like this? You know, Shabozwa, so many big threes hit by so many different players. Shabozwa, though, and Empoyo. And that just goes to show you, I guess maybe one thing that we haven't touched on is the invaluable experience that, you know, players like Shabozwa got in the qualifiers, because he did get experience.
Yeah.
And he's a popular player here. People like him, and you can appreciate why. He has definitely taken his game to a different level. I'm amazed because I was like with Troy Volata after the game, the Cape Verde coach after his game saying, listen, Angola's going to win that game. They're just too good defensively. Yeah. And to withstand that, it really does show you how far Rwanda have come. And Robbins is just, he played almost a perfect game tonight.
Yeah, he's changed the dynamics of the team. He was big offensive player in game one in points, and today he has delivered on the assists. 9 assists, 7 points, 2 rebounds, and just sensational play. And Carlos Moraes, 3 points, 2 rebounds in 22 minutes. And is this he may come out and have a huge game in game 3. He was leading scorer in game 1, and he wanted to take that shot at the end. But is there going to need to be a changing of the guard now?
Well, Angola now 0-2 at the bottom, and they still got a game to go against the Democratic Republic of Congo, who have a win. So I suppose in that sense they still control their own destiny, although we still could end up with 3 teams. Although I think they would fare pretty well in the goal differential tiebreaker, Angola. Anyway, wonderful stuff yet again. What a blessing, really, to be able to witness something like this. Unbelievable. Rwanda win it 71-68 over Angola here in Rwanda. Thanks for watching, everybody.